Not coming out right. Long hop, put away.
And he's much more comfortable on that side, Herschel Gibbs. This is a poor delivery. Really just stuck in the fingers from Shane Warne halfway down the track. And Herschel Gibbs plenty of time to get back and just place it nicely.
Hold him. He's dragged it on. Inside edge into that rough marks that Alan Border was talking about. And Shane Warne has achieved the breakthrough.
Well, it wasn't quite how I imagined it, but it was still a full ball, very wide of the left-handers off stump. Unfortunately for the young debutant, inside edge onto his foot, back onto the stumps, and the tide has turned back the other way. And a very disappointed young man. I can understand that disappointment. A well-compiled 28, but South Africa now 89 for 2.
That must be. He's gone. The first time that Shane Warne has thrown it above the eye line. Herschel Gibbs fancied it. Halfway down, I think he realised he wasn't in any sort of position. Because he threw it up in the air, it was always going to spin more. Thank you very much.
Lot of turn there for Shane Warne. Had absolutely no chance of getting back. Herschel Gibbs must be a little bit disappointed, but that's another good wicket for Australia. It's 98 for 3.
Murali, 72 test, 404. And he's got plenty of cricket to come. Wasim Akram, he's probably at the end of his career. Courtney's finished, Capel's finished, Hadley's finished. Beautifully bowled. I'll see you later, Jacques Callis. That is right in the right zone for Glenn McGrath. So first Shane Warne and now Glenn McGrath.
He just keeps on persevering with that line and length, Glenn McGrath, just about off stump, and whenever he gets it perfectly right, it's a wicket. Had no choice but to play at that, Jack Callis, and just enough movement off the seam, constantly hitting the seam, just persevering on that line. Right line, right length, good wicket, 98 for 4.
And it's gone onto the stumps, the last ball before tea. Another bit of luck for Shane Warne, not his best delivery. Mark Boucher thought he had it covered. I think it rebounded off the glove and onto the stumps. And, well, it's just written all over his face. Disappointment for the South African skipper.
Well, as I said, Shane Warne wouldn't be too perturbed about that sweep shot. He's not unhappy with these sweeps because the ball is turning a great deal. It pitched outside leg, just came back enough to come onto the pad and the glove. And, of course, the sweep shot, the action of the shot, just dragging the ball back onto the leg stump. Boucher goes for 1. South Africa in desperate trouble at 109 for 6 as they all head off for tea.
McGrath 1 for 21 will continue from the coloured drive end. Bowling to the left-hander Nicky Boyer. Still the lone fielder on the onside. As he edges it, straight to slip, and Nicky Boyer is gone. Smile from, goodness me, how accurate is this bowler? The Australian flags are flying high, and so they should be.
The master strike bowler does it again. Just sliding the ball across the left-hander, a little bit of extra bounce, catches the edge, nothing sort of a shot, and Ricky Ponting makes no mistake at third slip. And Glenn McGrath very, very happy with that. Absolutely perfect delivery. A bit of a nothing shot from Nicky Boyer, just hanging the bat. He's gone for 5. South Africa 122 for 7.
Bowled him. The Yorker leg stump by Glenn McGrath. Well, that's a brilliant delivery. Not much you can do about that. First up, you get the leg stump Yorker. Knocks the leg stump back. South Africa now are really, well, 8 down for 122.
Fantastic delivery first up to any batsman. And I think that is an in-off. I think you'll find that that's hit Mackay Ntini's front foot as he swivelled. And hits the foot and then goes onto the leg stump, and he's out for a first ball duck. We haven't seen Little Daffy before. Mackay Ntini out for 0, 122 for 8.
In the air and out. The bouncer to Andre now. Well, we've seen wickets fall so dramatically just before and dramatically just after tea. Australians, both on the field and those supporters in the stands, are jubilant.
Well, I see it, but I don't believe it. This is just an incredible, dominating performance by the Australians. Glenn McGrath, his third wicket in 4 balls. An absolutely perfect short ball to the tail ender. Andre Nell had no opportunity there. It was right on the money. Justin Langer takes a very easy catch, and Andre Nell, another duck for the South Africans. Disappointment for him. South Africa now 122 for 9.
Try and keep Alan Donald on strike. In the air, out. Glenn McGrath takes 5 wickets, and Australia have won this test match, and they don't come more convincing than this.
As I've said a number of times, I don't think I've ever seen an Australian side so dominant when you consider the quality of the opposition. South Africa are the next best test side. They've proven that over the last number of years with some good wins, but that is as good as it gets. Total domination from ball 1. And the Australians are very, very happy with that performance. Glenn McGrath ends with 5 wickets. What a great fast bowler he is. And the Australians are absolutely ecstatic with that performance.
And the story of the South African second innings was a disaster. Gibbs and Kirsten put on a few up front before Kirsten hit one to cover. And then a good partnership between Gibbs and Prince. 69 runs before Prince was bowled by Warne. Then Gibbs was out, and after that it was really Calypso. And the bowlers, well, in both innings they've all been superb.